Why, hello there.
Hello there.
It's kind of late.
Listen to the missus. Hello there, everybody. Out. Yep, it's kind of late, and we're doing a very, very late bum.
It's dark.
Week. It's dark outside here.
Like, it's not normal because like
just gone 7 p.m. Very, very late doing the bum.
Homework.
Abby had homework to do. I kind of got late back from work. Also, I was a bit funny all week because so tomorrow I was supposed to go to hospital for an angiogram. Anybody that knows what an angiogram knows that knows what I'm talking about. They're not a nice thing. They're not a nice thing. It's a quite invasive procedure. But unfortunately, I got a phone call this afternoon from the hospital, and it's been cancelled. Yeah, it's been cancelled because there's a nurses' strike starting tomorrow. Which kind of makes me angry. Not the fact that I'm missing my angiogram. That's actually cheering me up. It's got to be postponed. I'm going to have to get it done eventually. But I'm angry that the fact that our nurses have actually had to go on strike to get better pay, because they do an amazing job, fabulous job. No matter where they are in the world, nurses are brilliant. They really, really are. So that everybody can do the job that they do and put up with the abuse that they put up with. Especially if if you've ever been in an emergency department late in the evenings, you know what I'm talking about. They put up with some amount of abuse, especially on a sort of a health system that's sort of run to the limits, and then to find out that they're the very, very last people in the public service to get a pay rise, and the first people then to get deductions taken off them. I'm similar boat with the army, but we're not talking about the army now. We're talking about the nurses, and they deserve better pay for what they do. They really, really do. So get off your frickin' arseholes up there in Dublin and sort it out. Get them paid properly. Let them earn a decent frickin' wage for what they're doing. They study hard enough for long enough. Yep. Okay, so enough of that little quick rant of mine there. My procedure's been put off. I will have it eventually. Knowing my luck, it'll probably be in 2 weeks' time. But anyway, enough of that. It's on to our bum. Bench update Monday.
The late.
Yeah, the late.
It's like the late toy shop, but the late bum.
The late bum. The bum late. The late bum. We got a nice bit of work. Well, we didn't. We got a bit of work done on our tomb tanks. Yeah, we got the first layer of paint down on them, didn't we? And I got a nice bit of work done on the little Panzer Sparwagen. Yes, the light, the 221 light.
The Bronco horse. Okay, the horse has the logo has a horse on it, so
yeah,
I'm just going to go on a horse.
Bronco's a horse. So
is
anyway,
that a type of horse, or is that a different language for horse?
No.
I think it might be a different.
I think a Bronco is a young horse or something like that. That hasn't been broken yet. I'm not sure. Somebody out there will know. And they'll comment and they'll let us know exactly what a Bronco means. Personally, I think it's an unbroken horse, not the horse that's been broken. But before you can ride a horse, horses are kind of wildish, and you got to break them in so that you can ride them. So that's an unbroken horse. A Bronco. I don't know. I might be right. I might be wrong. Like I said, stick comments in the box below. Let us know what a Bronco is. So anyway, let's get down to the bench. Let's look at my Bronco models. SDK have said 221 Leichter Panzer Sparwagen SPZB 41. And I'm after getting a nice bit done on that. Beautiful kit. Very, very nice kit. Lovely mouldings on it. Lovely interior. Very, very nice kit. Very, very nice. So far I've had no problems with it. And so far, as the way things are going and looking at what's left to do, I'd kind of recommend this kit. I would. So anyway, let's get on to the bench. We'll have a look at what I'm talking about, and we'll continue on.
And we're down at the bench.
We're down at the bench. Well done, Abs. You've been sort of leaning over my shoulder for that one. So We start off with the little 221 Leicester Spa wagon. Okay, we've got the centrepiece here, which doesn't get glued in because obviously it'll spin on that point once the rest of bits of it are attached. I presume, I haven't gone looking up the instructions yet, but I presume that the turret will attach to this bit at some stage, and then it'll swivel around inside there. But if you look at the detail inside here, okay, we've got some nice little racks and holders here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the camera now.
We've got stuff to go on here. There's a machine gun to go on there. Little MP40 or MP44. Can't remember. My brain has gone dead. There's a couple of other bits and pieces to go into here. There's a helmet to go on there. I think we have an axe up here. But if you can see, I mean, it's got lovely detail on the handle and the door. Okay. On this side, then we've got some. These are the racks that the hand grenades go into. The German stick grenades. And there's a gas mask canister to go underneath here. What these racks are actually for, I do not know. But there's quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 at that side.
4 on the other side.
And we've got 5
on the
5 at this
5
side.
and 4 is 9.
So there's racks for 9 of whatever they are. They're originally supposed to go into them, or what they are, I do not know.
5 and 4
But it doesn't give you anything to go into them, so I don't know.
Maybe you can get your own little things and add them, that's why.
Yeah, I'm going to have the doors open on this, but I have them closed at the moment, and I just have them taped closed. Purely so it's for the interior painting, because the interior is painted white with a German grey floor, and as you can imagine, like the seat is not going to be white, it's going to be kind of
grey?
Black actually.
Blacky,
we've
yeah,
we've got the steering wheel there and a few other bits and pieces.
That's a big steering wheel.
It is, yeah. So we've got a couple of other little bits and pieces, the headings and things. Then on the top piece, then it's got the the clocks, instrument panel, and a couple of other little bits and pieces on the interior. Haven't got onto that yet. Here's the interior bits that I'm ready for so far. Here's our little line of stick grenades, our little MP40 machine gun, our hatchet, or MP44, I think it's an MP40. We've got a German steel helm, we've got canteens, and we've got the
I thought those were binoculars.
yeah, no, this is a gas mask canister. So they're all for the inside of that. Oh yes, the underneath of this is beautifully detailed as well. We've got some little metal springs in there.
Are they really metal?
Yeah, they're actual real.
Oh my gosh!
They're actual real springs.
That's cool.
That's on our I think springy. The light is kind of too much there. If I bring the light up a bit, it might help. There we go. You can see the little springs in there. Okay, they're on the suspension. Underneath, then it's got very, very nice detail here on the steering mechanism and all that. That'd be the engine compartment, so that'd be the sump.
Ooh.
We've got our main drive chain and drive train, should I say, and all that kind of stuff. So beautifully detailed underneath, beautifully detailed throughout. So it's a lovely, lovely kit for detail anyway, so far, until I get my hands in it and then destroy the whole lot. There's that little centrepiece there, like
There's been playing with the whole thing. And
the sort of the ape hangers and the sort of the springs.
More metal springs.
More metal springs there on the seat.
Does it bounce? Does the seat bounce?
No, it doesn't bounce. No.
It says springs are supposed to bounce.
Yeah, but I had it on and I said that and I said, oh, I'll try and bounce it, and I snapped it off, so I had to re-glue it back in place.
Yeah, we're not doing that again.
And I put another tiny little bit of glue just in there.
What was that?
Oops, another tiny bit of glue just in there, just to keep it solid so it won't bounce.
Someone just hit off the door.
Yeah, it's probably the cat trying to get in, bouncing off the door, trying to get in.
Bounced off my leg once.
Yeah. That's the control panel basically for the machine gun. So that's the little 221 Panzerschwagen. Now onto our yep. Poof. Well done, Abs. Right, we'll start off with John's one. We've got the NATO black camo for the start of the camo done on the on a Tiger. I forgot what it was for a second. It's a little Tiger. It's the Ming World War II's Tiger tank. I got the wheels there all painted up as well. This is our first one. First coat. I'm going to give it highlights then of the white in the little panels, and Abby's going to do that as well. Abby's going to do the white highlights on hers as well. Just highlight some certain panels, so when I go over them with the dark yellow colour, I got to give it nice and light so the panels kind of stick out a bit.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm going to go with the kind of the thin brown stripe camouflage with mine.
Nice.
So it'll turn out quite nice, and a little bit of weathering. So hoping it'll turn out nice. They're cute. They're fun to build.
They are.
They're definitely fun to build. And there's Abby's one. So Abby, you can tell everybody about it.
Slightly coming off. There's stories.
Yeah, you got your
boxes,
jerry
cans, and some boxes. Spare track, I believe.
Yeah.
Radio.
Yeah.
Exhaust pipes. Mini shooty thingy.
Mini shooty thingy.
Exhaust.
Yeah.
More tracks. More boxes. Wheels.
Yeah.
Turret!
The turret on.
I thought that was a steering wheel at first.
We did, yeah. When we were looking at when we were doing the unboxings of it, we thought it was a big steering wheel.
My slipper.
So we've got the turret.
We've got the big shooty thingy.
Big shooty thingy.
That's not wanting to move.
There we go. It was just stuck with a bit of paint.
Ah.
Right. So we got big shooty thingy, and we've got another little. Oops. On the back of it, then we have what have we got here?
Doors.
Big doors and.
Shooty thingy.
And then we've got the steering wheel on top. Okay, so
that's not a steering wheel.
Abby's going to go with that, and she's going to go with the green, and you never know, she might even give it a little bit of a patchy black for camouflage, because the odd Russian thing was camouflage. I don't think any of these were camouflaged, but you can do it because it's your model, and you can do whatever you want. You can paint it pink if you want to. Isn't it true?
Pink Panther.
Just like the Pink Panther I did for you. Yes, long time ago.
So old house.
That's the thing, lads. Don't anybody tell you, oh, you shouldn't have painted that colour. It's your model. You paint it whatever colour you want to.
I know there's painting and marking guides, but who said you have to follow them?
Exactly.
Just proving a point.
Do you know what I mean? Like I said, if you want to paint that pink, you can paint it pink or blue or green or yellow. It's up to you, because it's your tank and it's going to your room as your little display thing. You must move up your King Tiger as well and bring that. You can put that in your room.
Probably when I get my new bed, I might put it somewhere there.
Yeah. So anyway, lads, there's our little Ming World War II's tanks. Okay. I do have all the
tracks
the tracks and the wheels. They're all on our sticks.
We painted the tracks, didn't we?
Yeah, we painted the tracks. So our next step now from the tracks is I'm going to give them a quick overspray of hull red, and that kind of gives them the kind of the metally look, and then we'll give it a rust wash.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What about the rust?
Yeah, we'll give it a rust wash then and a dry brush then with the silver, and that'll bring the tracks up absolutely beautiful, make them look really metal. And that'll do the same on both tracks. So we still have plenty of work to do. We've a nice bit of work to do. And
next is the highlights, isn't it?
Yep, next is the highlights, and then leave that dry in overnight, and then after that, then we can start working on more.
What's that? Something stuck in.
Just try and blow it off. Never, especially when you've got a layer of paint down. Never trying to pick off something off it, because it's so easy to scratch.
I know.
I mean, it's only the undercut, so it doesn't really matter too much. As you see here, look.
Yeah.
There's a tiniest little bit gone off there, and I think that was from picking it up. So You have to be careful once you get the old layer of paint down on it, and I've got little chips starting to appear on this as well. So that's it, lads, for this week's B.U.M. And we'll zoom back up to myself and Abby, and we'll finish off the B.U.M. and with this week's B.U.M chocolate and B.U.M fruit. Yes? Okay, so catch you in a sec.
And we're back up.
We're back. So anyway, lads, that's it, as I said, for this week's B.U.M. Thank you very much for tuning in and taking your time out to
What's this late B.U.M?
listen to us wobble on about stuff. Yeah. A little rant about the our underpaid nurses, and a look at the 221 Panzer II. SDK have said 221 Panzer Sparwagen.
And the little two
And our
tanks.
our Ming World War II's tanks. They're brilliant. They're absolutely fun.
They are so
They're brilliant,
fun.
right? They're great fun. And you don't need to glue them either.
No,
Yeah,
you don't have to, but
yeah.
like.
When I made my one,
things-
I glued everything on my one, but so a lot of the things in Abby's aren't glued, so they're not. Yeah, quite a lot of them aren't glued. We only glued in one or two of the little things that might fall off and things like that. So
Little pieces that you wouldn't want to find again, like.
yeah,
So it's
exactly.
best it's glued
Just
on.
best to have them glued on. But there was nothing really that needed to be glued on, bar one piece at the very front.
Yeah.
But the rest of them, we just decided to glue them into place anyway, didn't we? We decided to glue them in. So anyway, lads, that's it. All we got left to do now is the B.U.M fruit and the B.U.M chocolate. So this week's B.U.M chocolate, as presented by Abby, is
A double decker that actually belongs to me.
a little double decker. Yes, from a multi-pack. Where's the rest of the multi-pack?
In my room.
Nice. I only brought out one. I've only one left. I'll let you borrow it, Daddy, for your B.U.M.
You can have it forever. I have loads.
I've loads. I've loads.
I have like 4 left.
So, chocolate is a double decker. So that leaves me to do the fruit. And this week's fruit is a pink lady apple.
You know what I do with these?
Yeah, rub the stickers. And then stick into my fucking forehead more than likely. You're not going to stick into my head.
No, I'm not going to stick it on your head. I'm going to show the camera. Stick it on your glass. It's not your head, it's something on your head. And then you take... Okay, I can't do that. Yes, I do it. Hi. Oh, I get it. And now I stick it. It's on the laptop now.
Anyway, lads. That's it for another week. We'll catch you next week. Today is the 11th, so that means 7 days' time will be the
18th?
The 18th. And there's my phone off. So I'll catch you next week, lads. Stay safe.
Bye.
Don't forget, go out and buy yourself a kid.
And
Build it and
enjoy
enjoy
it.
it. John signing off. Catch you next
Sorry
week.
about the phone.